And we are back live at Boston University's Track and Tennis Center. Phil Grove and Carson Gambaro ready for heat number one, the hot heat of the men's 5,000-meter run. The all-time record for college men in the U.S., Nico Young from Northern Arizona. And January 27th of 2024, he finished second in the John Thomas Terrier Classic, 12:57.14. As of now, the first and only sub-13-minute 5,000 runner on the U.S. college scene. Graham Blanks, currently number 2 on that list, 13:03.78. He is in this race. He is on the rail. He is the 2-time defending NCAA D1 cross-country champion.
And Graham Blanks, coming off of that title defense, ran an overall 10K personal record of 28 minutes, 37 seconds. So that just indicates the strength, the level of strength that he has. But he told us right after that race that his focus was immediately shifting to BU. Right here on the 7th of December, he wants to hit that world standard for the 5,000 meters. That is a 13:01.
And we talked to his coach, Alec Gibby, earlier today, and that would be, they said, a big pressure taken off of him. They get to check that box here tonight. The first Saturday in December allows them to go back into a full-time training mode. And I'm certain whatever Graham is able to turn in this evening, whether he goes under that 13:01, whether he breaks the all-time collegiate standard again of 12:57 as they go through the opening 460 seconds flat. And Foster Malik from Boston University is initial pace setter number 1. He is a sub-4-minute miler. He knows this track. They are lining the track on the back straightaway along with the glass on the home straight.
Well, that's an incredibly hot pace to set off this 5,000 meters. But hey, we said the same thing about the 3,000, and the collegiate record was ultimately obliterated by Ethan Strand and Parker Wolf and company.
The scheduled pace is supposed to be 13:05. That's 7:52 through 3K, but they are cruising right now. Again, as Foster Malik from BU in the lead.
There's Graham Blanks moving past Liam Murphy. Really the first time we've seen him emerge towards the front of the racing pack. He didn't want to wait too long to get up there. Credit to Murphy for going out hard. We know him more for his kick coming home, but he had a great cross-country season, placing 9th at the national championships. But he's starting to get swallowed up there, the man from Villanova, just trying to hold on.
So Graham Blanks putting himself right behind the 2 leaders, Foster Malik from BU, Anthony Camilleri wearing the Adidas kit, and then Blanks, the Harvard Crimson, the 2-time defending NCAA cross-country champion, only the 13th man ever to accomplish that. And I also saw the youngest since the legendary and late Steve Prefontaine, the one that so many runners have looked up to in the U.S. since his death in late May of 1975.
Just came through the first kilometer there. Still keeping a pretty hot and honest pace. In 4th right now, that's Brian Musau, who is 5th at the cross-country championships for Oklahoma State. He comes in at 13:29. Again, a lot of these guys in those lower 13s. Not so positive about multiple below 13, but we're going to keep that possibility wide open as the full field is still together through the 6th lap, just over 3:07.
We talked about the 2:30 pace in the 3K through the first kilometer. They were 2:35 through 1,000 meters.
Wow.
And they are smoking here at Boston University's Track and Tennis Center. The crowd is only going to get into it more and more as the pace continues to be hot. They are single file almost from front to back as Foster Malik from BU in the lead, Camilleri in 2nd, Blanks in 3rd.
Graham Blanks just looks so confident and so fit out there. Again, we talked to Coach Gibby about it earlier, but just what we've heard from Graham himself, he's just so appreciative of the position that he's in to be able to race with the best men in the NCAA. His racing instincts are second to none. He understands when other runners are going to make moves. He always knows when to sense that. That's how he broke away from Kai Robinson, as we saw last year come the latter stages of the race. And I'm really impressed that he went to the front right behind the Pacers this early.
This is true. I thought he would be maybe back in 7th, 8th place, but he really isn't messing around. I believe that he wanted to take control of this race. You talked about his comments after he won the NCAA championship, that he's really coming here to BU. He knows this track. He goes to school not far away here in Boston at Harvard. Ivy League men's champion the first time ever in cross country, and he is looking fit and fine right now. Reflecting on the all-time collegiate ranks, it will take a 13:10 or faster to make the top 6, as Blank's second at 13:03, Kai Robinson at 13:06, Lawi Lalang all the way back to 2012. Everything else in the top 10 has been set in the last 3 years. There goes Malik. He steps aside and is up to Camaraeri, 5:13 through 2K.
So that second kilometer was right around a 2:38, but still a very honest pace. We're going to want to keep that going. Again, the 3K goal is 7:52. So that'll require right around another
2:38, 2:39. Exactly.
Yeah. Well done, Foster Malik. It's in the hands of Anthony Camaraeri, and the field starting to come up a bit close.
Well, it's starting to separate between the top 5 and the rest of the field, and there will not be the opportunity, in my opinion, for them to make that up, because once Graham Blanks gets himself in the lead, it is all in for that big number, a 12 or a definitely an under 13:01.
When I was thinking of the field, I was thinking of the top 4, just looking at the move by Musau and Murphy to separate from the chase pack. It shows that they're up for this challenge, as well as Graham Blanks is.
Yeah, Liam Murphy from Villanova in the number 4 spot, and giving chase, wearing number 19, that is Dennis Kipkatich from Oklahoma State, but right now he is on an island. He's about 8 meters from the rest of the chase pack. That's starting 6th through the end of the field and in the number 5 spot, but he has about 12 meters to catch up to Liam Murphy.
What a great race by Murphy thus far. It looked like he was going to start to tire after he went out hard early, but he has shown that he's committed to this pace. He's more than just a miler guy. He's got the strength, obviously coming off a cross-country season, and we're going to see that boil down here.
And I saw Alex Gibby giving power fist sign to his charge. Graham Blanks saying, hey, you're on there, you're ready to go, let's do it.
They're going to take 3K in just over a lap. We're more than halfway through this 5K already. That's just how quickly we are moving things by. It's been a lightning quick day, and this is the main event. Graham Blanks gearing up behind Anthony Camaraeri, with less than 11 laps remaining.
And you see Camaraeri's face starting to grimace a little bit. This is not an easy pace whatsoever, no matter what your qualifications, and he is gritting his teeth, bringing these 3 collegiate runners behind him, Blanks, Musau, and Murphy, and they have a larger gap on the rest of the field. And the other OK State runner now about 25 behind. 7:51 through 3K. They are right on it.
And remember, that's 13:05 pace. So really, the magic is going to happen in this back 2 kilometers. We're going to see who has the closing speed. Time and time again, it's been Graham Blanks. We saw that in cross country. We saw that last year. What kind of wheels is Graham going to have this time around?
And Blanks has been at this stratosphere before. He's run 13:03 here at Boston University a year ago at this meet on this track. He got the facility when it was brand new. Now he's got a year under his belt. He's got another NCAA championship. And where does he go with Anthony Camaraeri? How much longer will he stay in the lead and leave it up to the 3 collegiate runners?
He's taking looks over his shoulder, just checking to see who's still with him, and there are still 3 guys. I'm sure a little bit more than he might have expected at this point. Musau maybe not as much of a shocker, but Liam Murphy.
There he goes. He is pulling out, leaving it up to Graham Blanks at 8:54, and the crowd loves it.
Listen to the roar across the track and tennis center. Graham Blanks and Brian Musau starting to pull away from Liam Murphy, who's falling onto an island in 3rd and has done an incredible job to stay with the top 2.
And there is a lot of open track after Murphy, so how he handles being separated from this lead duo. Graham Blanks has definitely dialed up the intensity. The crowd is into it, and it's going to feed into this young man from Harvard. 9:24 with 7 to go.
Musau now starting to lose some ground. Yeah, Graham Blanks.
Alex Gibby, his Harvard coach, is saying, let's go, let's go. Dial it up. He's got the watch. He is dialed in. Graham Blanks, again, coming off another NCAA cross-country championship.
Musau placed 5th at NCAA's just a couple of weeks ago behind Graham Blanks. He's trying to stay with him, but that is no easy task.
Listen to the rhythmic clapping from this crowd. They are driving Graham Blanks into a level that he has never been before at 5,000 meters indoors.
Phil, if you close your eyes, you would think this is the bell lap. There's still over 5 laps remaining, and Graham Blanks is gone.
It is all Graham Blanks now against the clock. And only he can tell right now exactly where he is, how much fuel he has left in the tank.
Wow.
Coming up to 1K to go at 10:25.
We need a 2:30 last kilometer for a collegiate record. Graham Blanks, less than 5 to go.
Graham Blanks again at 10:25. The collegiate record 12:57.14. Everybody is on his side, cheering on Graham Blanks from Harvard. Whether you're from the Big Ten, the Mountain West, or the Ivy League, Graham Blanks is your guy tonight at BU.
10:57 with 800 meters to go. This is going to be such a tough close, but the crowd is on the side of the Olympian, Graham Blanks.
He finished 9th in the Olympics in Paris at 5,000 meters. He is cruising down the back straight. And again, how he handles lap traffic and how they handle him, moving hopefully out in the lane 2 and giving him the rail. They are looking over their shoulder and the runner's saying, move out, give him the road. And here comes Graham Blanks, 3 to go at 11:27.
Graham Blanks just trying to stay on that pace. He's going to summon every ounce of speed he has left. He is looking for the record of the man who ultimately came away with the NCAA title that Graham didn't get a shot at due to injury last year. Nico Young, 12:57.14.
Can he close in 3 30-second laps? That's what he needs, folks. He was a minute and a half away from the finish. Coming up, 2 to go. It is 11:55. He's got to pick up the pace just a little bit. He lost about a half a second. The crowd is keeping him in it.
Graham Blanks is still Harvard. At stake.
And he's going to run into lap traffic and some difficulties. He's got to go all the way out into lane 3. And that may hurt just a little bit, an extra meter. Blanks pushing hard. He's got 300 meters to go.
The crowd's starting to boo a little bit. They're telling the lap runners to get out of the way. There's still 1 lap left, and there is still the world standard, 13:01 at stake.
Graham Blanks, the world standard again, 13:01, 12:57 is the collegiate record. Listen to the crowd. They are on fire here at Boston University.
This is what everybody came to see. Graham Blanks is on his final lap of 25 with less than 100 to go.
At 12:45, can he do it? He's got to close in under 16 seconds to get that world standard. He's at 12:53, 54 coming to the line. Just going to miss the collegiate record, will be under 13. He does! A sub-13 run by Graham Blanks, as he goes 12:59.89 officially for the 25 laps at Boston University, and he won this race by a country mile.
And how about Liam Murphy with a thunderous close? It looked like both he and Marco Langen dipped under the Villanova all-time record as they give each other a nice hug.
13:10.42 for Murphy. Musau at 13:11.29. They are going to move on the all-time top 10 list, but Graham Blanks will move up his second place time to the sub-13 range. Graham Blanks. Again, 12:59.89, thanking the crowd. Let's hear it. You can't beat the atmosphere at the track in